Hello and welcome back to Star Trek Starfleet Academy, welcome back to 1997 and welcome back to Mission 20 Common Ground with possibly returned Venturi. They are getting weirder and weirder. Anyway, let's just hit continue and see what's going on.
Your assignment is to meet a Federation ambassador at the Intergalactic Peace Conference on Asteria, serve as the ambassador's attaché, and help the Asterians deal with any problem that might occur.
Captain's log, stardate 4732.7. We are orbiting near Asterian Starbase 24 prior to the final leg of our journey to the Asterian Peace Conference.
The Asterian cruiser says that they are ready to guide us through the security stations into the Asterian home system, sir.
Course laid in, Captain.
Okay, let's do this. Shields, warp to 0, tractor beam to 0, follow up the last 3, 1, 2 and 3, that's good enough. Hit escape and let's go to warp.
Entering the Asteria system.
No sign of the other ships, Captain. But they should have arrived by now.
Ambassador Vero on screen.
Captain Forrester, I'm glad you came. The Klingon, Romulan, and Gorn ships have vanished. They were reported to have passed the Hashipur system, then they vanished somewhere between here and there. We would like you to search those sectors if you're amenable to this.
Course laid in, Captain.
Let's go.
There is nothing unusual to report, Captain.
Course laid in, Captain.
Yep, there's nothing on radar. It's also worth noting that we are in an Excelsior-class ship, and she is beautiful, if not a little stretched by the conversion from 4.3 to 16.9, but we use what we use. So we'll hit R to reset our radar, and Shift and W.
Captain, sensors detect one ship firing energy weapons at another between the orbits of Devon 3 and Devon 4.
Hailing frequencies open, Captain.
This is Captain Faya of the Mother's Pride. We are under attack by Venturi pirates. They have already breached our shield. We urgently need assistance.
Okay, let's close in on them. They are so far away. 25, 24, so we're closing in quite rapidly. Let's go to red alert. Bring on the phasers, bring on the torpedoes. If we hit F3, we'll go into combat view. Okay. We're just coming at them real hard. Mother's Pride doesn't look very well.
The Venturi are no longer a threat, Captain.
There is an incoming message from the Mother's Pride. The freighter's captain thanks us for our help and requests permission to head to Starbase 3215 for repairs.
Permission granted.
Course laid in, Captain.
I'm pretty sure that ship lost its warp nacelles and it's just vanished. Anyway, let's do this. AG, this is going to be B1, just check everything. A little bit of shield damage, but that'll repair itself. Okay, cool. Let's go to warp.
Entering the Well of Discord.
I assume that's the local name for the region.
The Asterians have a legend that this is where the stars went to war and destroyed each other, leaving a great void.
I have found our missing ships, Captain.
Okay, what do we got? We have Venturi Light Cruiser, Gorn, Klingon, Romulan. So we got the Venturi at 15k. Let's hail the Venturi, since they're...
A message was sent from the Venturi to the Gorn ship. I am unable to intercept it.
Since they're being weird. Oh, let's not do that. H6.
The Venturi captain is willing to speak with us.
On screen.
Celestial solitude is my home. In the cold vast twixt stars I roam. A beast I hunt. Then in beasts I surround. I am that which seeks the common ground.
Did that make sense to anyone?
Is it my imagination, or do the Venturi get weirder every time we speak with them?
Computer records identify him as being Captain Endervoss, a former Venturi trader who joined the insurgents.
He doesn't sound like any Venturi trader I've ever heard of.
Now we have a couple of options.
You don't act like the Venturi. What have you done to them? What are you? What's going on?
Actually, I think the first option's probably the best.
I am Captain David Forrester of the USS Paris. Who are you?
Under a blood-red sun, we ranged, we laughed, we ran, dreamt not of change. But all things must break free from their shell, as did our sun, and our bodies did as well.
You have no right to be toying with our lives.
Why don't we ask them this?
Why do you speak in rhyme?
Long we were mute in darkness lone. Our minds raced quick, but tongues were stone. Perhaps metaphors seem like unto a curse, but it is how we see the universe. Lay, rest your shields, and let us send, and then our union comprehend.
Yeah, as soon as we raise our shields, they're likely to attack.
A message was sent from the Venturi to the Gorn ship. I am unable to intercept it.
And this is going to happen a lot. We'll scan them.
This Venturi cruiser has 39 Venturi aboard. It has taken damage from Gorn weapons.
Captain, I have a message from sickbay. They've analyzed the sensor readings from the Venturi.
Put them on.
Captain, this is sickbay. These people are Venturi in physical form only. Their biochemistry is completely different from anything we've seen before. Some sort of viral infection has altered them.
Interesting.
A message was sent from the Venturi to the Klingon ship. I am unable to intercept it. A message was sent from the Venturi to the Romulan ship. I am unable to intercept it.
This is going to keep happening. We need to attack the Venturi, leave everyone else alone, and not get close enough for them to beam anything aboard, because that will be a game over. So let's change our radar range. Alright. Let's head in. Shields are online. Combat view, please. Venturi light cruiser has actually taken some damage. So as soon as we're within phaser range, we just gotta start slamming them.
Captain, all of the vessels are moving to attack.
Yeah, they will.
Forward shields have been hit.
We need those shields. We need those shields. Okay. Taking a turn.
Venturi cruiser destroyed. Interesting. Whatever the virus was using to control the other ships must have been negated when the Venturi was destroyed. I would recommend setting course for the peace conference, Captain. Our mission here is complete.
The remaining ships are requesting information on what happened.
Tell them as much as we know, Vanda. Let's take them back to Asteria.
Course laid in, Captain.
Right, we can go to green alert. These guys are going to a peace conference, so we don't want to blow them up. And I think everyone is still alive, so we can go to warp.
Upper shields repaired.
Okay, let's hail Asteria.
We are being directed to go to the conference. We're ready to beam down to the conference.
Mission objective complete.
I feel optimistic about this conference.
Klingons, Romulans, and Gorns? There's a lot of potential for some real diplomatic problems.
We know Klingons and diplomacy create problems, but whatever it was that infected the Venturi was right about one thing. We all have more similarities than differences.
So we can all lose our minds from the same infection? That's not very comforting, Vanda.
That's not the point. We all share common ground, Jana. It's just so obvious that sometimes it takes something really dramatic to point it out.
Excellent, cadet. Your score and performance on this scenario were well above average.
Look, Forrester. McGee may buy your story, but I don't. Why do you really want to join the Vanguard?
Captain Kirk convinced me. He discovered the Klingons were behind the attacks on Bysea. But the Federation Council threatened to strip him of command if he went public.
And the mysterious alien ship?
Sturck and I fabricated some evidence.
You helped capture Faith Gage.
That was personal. She nearly killed one of my crew.
I'm picking up a memory from 8 years ago. A Lieutenant Alan Forrester, his uncle, was killed by a Klingon bird of prey. The colony was later awarded to the Klingons, just like Bysea. His belief in our cause is quite strong.
He certainly hides it well.
I'm better at playing Starfleet's game than you are. Where do we go from here?
We do nothing. Devolution Day begins in less than 1 hour.
Devolution Day?
McGee, it will be the end of the Federation as we know it.
How?
Oh, you'll know when it's time. But when it's over, we'll be able to place Kirk in power as the ideal leader of the new Federation.
Why wait? Kirk believes in your cause so much he might join. That's crazy. You people have to be stopped. Oh, why wait?
Why wait? Kirk believes in your cause so much he might join.
Are you serious? You know him that well? How long would you need?
I can have Kirk here in a few hours.
You have 1 hour. That's the deadline. You better be able to deliver, Forrester.
Oh, I will.
Stop the countdown.
Why?
We don't want to incinerate Kirk on his way over, do we? Go ahead. Use this to give Kirk your message.
McGee.
It's been nearly an hour. Where's Kirk?
Don't worry, he'll come.
We've given him enough time.
I told you, he'll be here.
I'm not waiting any longer. Give me that. I'm restarting the countdown.
I hear there's a group willing to take on the Klingons. Well?
It's an honor, sir.
Get to the point. What's your plan?
We've set bombs in the offices of key Federation officials. Once they're gone, we're ready to step in to restore order immediately. Sir, you will be presiding over the new Federation.
Better have planted those bombs well. Federation security is no joke. Let's see your layout. Incendiary bombs planted in public areas near Starfleet security. Planetary defenses and the Federation Council. Detonation in less than 1 hour. Very thorough, Mr. Milan.
Thank you, Captain.
You want to know what we're fighting for? The future! Galaxy is filled with murdering Klingons. No one has the courage to stop them. More unaligned worlds brutalized by Klingon forces. I say, enough! You are the new blood that will stand up to interstellar barbarians.
I decided to try and stop the countdown. I decided to defuse the bombs by burning out their timers. Ooh, let's do the most complicated thing we can. Burn out the timers.
Ever since the Organian peace treaty, the Federation has been a wolf with no fangs. Hostile aliens nip like dogs at our heels. And what do? Nothing. Every day of peace brings us closer to the end of the Federation.
Forrester's betraying us. Traitor, he's trying to blow out the timers.
But yeah! Give me the phaser now. Put it down slowly. Slowly. Back up against the wall. Alien dies first.
Stop.
Oh, please, don't tell me you're a traitor, too.
Forrester lied to you. But he betrayed me first. If you want me to be your new leader, his punishment is my call, not yours.
Yes. Yes, Captain. Aye, sir.
This isn't set to kill.
It isn't?
No. It's set on wide-angle stun. Kirk to security. Need a security detail beamed to this location. Nice work in disarming those bombs. Now, I don't know about you, but I could use a drink. Have you ever tried Saurian brandy?
It's amazing, but with all that's been happening, I still have to prepare to graduate from Starfleet Academy.
I've got to make up my studying for this week. Or Sturrock and I had better finish our simulation quickly. I think Sturrock and I better finish that simulation.
Sturrock and I had better finish our simulations quickly. This is not good. Even the Universal Translator is stumped.
Interesting. The McClanty matrix only seems to respond if we mimic its cybernetic patterns.
It's as if the McClanty are sentient but have no real language. It could be an autonomic function, but not real sentience. They could be like cosmic parrots, like mimics.
Parrots do not build spaceships. We must keep trying.
Cadet's log. Well, looks like I'm still in the academy. There were times I thought I'd blown it, but now I think I've made the right choices after all. Speaking of choices, I spent a lot more time on the simulation than on my class studies. I might not graduate first in my class, but I just felt that Sturrock and I were too close to an answer to give up.
All known sentient creatures are neurologically wired to use language. But the McClanty appear to have no language in any conventional sense.
But we get a clear response when we mimic its actions.
True, but irrelevant.
But you said there were old pathways and new pathways. Why would that be unless it were changing? Or maybe, wait, let's try this.
Fascinating.
Oh my God! We did it! We did it, Sturrock!
Alright, I'm looking forward to it. I know we're almost at bingo.
Enter. Now, gentlemen, please explain your findings.
Earlier, we concluded that the McClanty are not conventionally sentient and cannot comprehend a spoken language. However, we have now determined that they can learn.
We can't make the McClanty follow human thinking, so we have to try to follow their thinking. By mimicking the McClanty ship's every move, a Federation ship can establish a rapport.
Intriguing ideas, but I find it impossible to think that any crew would attempt to try such a radical theory. So don't feel too badly if it's never actually tested in the field. Still, you do deserve some sort of commendation for such a unique graduation thesis. Dismissed, cadets.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. And with that, the door closed on a year's work. Time for the final mission before graduation.
Yeah, we have one more mission before essentially the end of the game, but if we've done everything right, there should be another mission after that. So either one mission and then the endgame cutscene, or two missions if we've done everything right. Anyway, let's look at the crew. Forrester is 100%, Sturrock's 97, 87, 91, 87, 96 for McGear. Wow, McGear's really bringing up the score. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there for the time being. If you like these episodes, definitely leave a little like. Leave a subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. If you want notifications, dingle the bingle. If you don't want notifications, don't click the bell, and I'll tell you what. I'll catch you next time.